listening to The Announcer's Table with Daryl and Ian. This podcast is presented by RingIcon.com, the social networking site for wrestlers, fans, promoters, and everything indie wrestling. Log on today and create your profile, and as always, enjoy the show.
Hey guys, this is Ian.
Now, Daryl, wait. We got the winner of the drawing for a date with Ian's girlfriend is Did you rig the drawing again?
Yeah, I won.
We will have another drawing next week for a date with his girlfriend.
That's okay.
Stop rigging it.
I'll win it too. Well, today is Monday, so that is
Interview?
Promotion Builder.
No.
Promotion Builder.
Promotion Builder. I knew that.
Interview Wednesday.
Interview Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'll get these down one day.
So, today is Promotion Builder, and what are we talking about today?
Sponsors.
What are sponsors?
RingIcon.com.
RingIcon.com could be a sponsor. Or other places nearby.
Exactly. And so what we want to talk about today is we want to elaborate and give you ideas on how you can create income for your promotion.
Right.
Okay. A lot of promotions have concession stands. I almost forgot what the word was. And I remember when we used to go up and do my aunt and uncle show, they had a concession stand, and they wanted to sell drinks and food and stuff like that. So I worked out a sponsorship deal with the pizza place. I wasn't going to plug anybody, but with the pizza place down the road. One of those big chains. Looks like a board game, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they gave us like 5 large.
Or you're a Papa, right? You're a Papa.
Yeah, I like Papa.
You're
also
right.
like Hut. I think Hut Deep is best.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they would give us like 5 pizzas, pepperoni and cheese and stuff like that.
Right.
And we had their banner hang up in our place. So every Friday I'd go out pick up these free pizzas, and people would see the banner, know that, hey man, this is a good product, we're eating it here. And then they would go like that weekend or sometime and order from that Domino's, and they would say our promotion's name.
Well, and Daryl was the announcer, so during intermissions and before and after the show,
I would announce our sponsors and stuff like that.
Right. So, food is always one great sponsor. You can cut cost with your concession that way, so you're making just pure profit. Other sponsors are just ways of, you can put things, and they can do money sponsorship to where, somebody actually pays you to put their logo on your items, your ring or your flyers or whatever it may be. That's always an option. Most people with independent wrestling, they might not do just pure money sponsorship.
But they do some barter stuff. So.
Right. Bartering and trading is probably where you're going to be at. Maybe if you need a new canvas or an apron or something like that, maybe there's a seamstress that could sponsor you if they sew your apron together or something like that.
Yeah, So there's tons of ways out there where you don't have to spend money,
right.
but you have a chance to make money or at least break even with some of the stuff that you want.
Right.
For example, if say, your microphone breaks or something like that, you need a new microphone. There's a local electronics store. Okay, so if you can talk them into bartering, like where they give you that, you give them
right.
sponsorship. You can put up a banner. You plug them at the beginning of the show, intermission, at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Say we want to thank so Electronics for providing our equipment today. So all y'all fans can hear this. When y'all think about y'all electronic needs, go to so Electronics. Stuff like that. Because I would do that with the pizza place. I would say it before the show. Hey, today's food was brought to us by our sponsor to us by so and so, and
right.
please make sure you call them and drop our name so you can get pizza from them and so it's just different things you could do. And then as far as like placing sponsorships, if you're in a place you can't really hang a banner. Well, you can always hang one on the apron.
Right.
Yeah,
you can do. If it's a long-term sponsorship, you could always do. actual printing on your apron, or printing on the mat, or something of that sort.
Absolutely.
If it's short term, always you could do flyers. You hang the banner on the ring apron. Hang the banner near your concession stand where a lot of people are going to be going. Those are options of implementing the sponsor into your show.
And then, like, if you're at a building that the ring doesn't have to come down, and you run a weekly show, and it's your ring, the Post, make great spots for advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't be afraid to sell yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a problem. There's no shame in making some money.
Right.
All right, because here's what's going to happen. All right, one, you will attract better talent. Mm-hmm. Okay, you'll be able to pay some talent. On the off occasion you want to bring in a name,
right?
You're able to do that. Okay, by some of the sponsorship monies that you bring, that you bring in. So especially like if you're in charge of a concession stand, it's your concession stand. You want to try and get as much stuff in that concession stand free for you as possible. So, like, say 5 pizzas, there's 8 slices in a large pizza. That's $8 for each pizza. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's a good $50+ right there almost. I mean, well, not quite that much, $42 or something. But I mean, it's still, that's $42 you didn't have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so just think about that, and as far as like your electronics, you want to like some wireless mics so you can get in the ring and you don't have to talk at the table.
Right.
Find a local pawn shop that could do some training.
Yeah, pawn shops are a great place to look just because they have a variety of different things that could benefit you, and then you could also help benefit them. So, I mean, that's the whole idea.
A lot of places will already have a banner or something that you could probably borrow theirs to put up, and then just take it back to them.
Yeah.
So I know when Ian and I did our very first show that him and I did together, we had a karate dojo sponsor, and we hung their banner up, and we actually during intermission let the teacher and some of his students get in the ring and do a demonstration. So that brought attention to his school, and so people could go to the school. So I mean, there's things you could do like that. People are always willing to do what's going to benefit them that's good for business.
Right.
And sponsorship is always good for business for all parties involved.
Yeah, because, I mean, the whole point is for you to have longevity and to keep your show around. And having sponsorships is one way of keeping your show around as a promotion.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, if you want to partner with somebody that's like a bigger company or something, like say maybe a local car dealership or something like that, and they're like wanting to do like a money sponsorship with you, then you offer one time or like once every few months to do a wrestling show like at their dealership.
Right.
You go up, you set up the ring, and that's what draw people and attention to that dealership.
Right.
Get people in there, and and create a buzz. And so there's all kinds of things that you could think and do. And I used to do a lot of marketing for my aunt and uncle's promotion. I'd go around and we'd always go up real early.
Yeah.
And I would go around to local businesses and try and get anything and everything I could to help the show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to be willing to do the same thing. And if you ever have any questions, you want to specifically ask me something or want some ideas from me, I'm willing to help.
Yeah.
I'll just send me a message on Ring Icon or on Facebook or wherever, and I'll hit you back.
Yeah. So, I mean, sponsorship, it's a key to keeping your promotion open and running. Can you think of anything else that really, involves sponsorship?
Not really. The main thing is you want to get your name out there. Flyers is a good idea with sponsorships. You want to make a sponsorship flyer especially if you have quite a few of them. And with those, you can either put them in the seats for when people can grab when they come out, or sit them by the concession stand so people can grab them as they leave. It'd probably be cheaper to sit them by the concession stand, so you don't have to make as many every week. Right. And that'll help save money also, because everybody visits a concession stand. I haven't been to a place where somebody at least didn't go get a water or a Coke or whatever, hot dog.
That's a big one. But one place I do think that selling a sponsorship, you could get your biggest view, which is what sponsors want. They want views, and they want in the web world, it's called views and impressions.
Yeah.
Impressions are just being seen. Views are, well, technically reads or clicks are what people actually click on or are interested in the ad, But to get the most impressions, I would say the best spot is on the back of your flyers. I usually like to see your promotion's name with autographs, and then they have a whole page of autographs or kids can get their autographs, that kind of thing. And at the bottom, put a good sponsor down there, and that's the attention of a lot of the fans is to
Absolutely.
have that part. So you could actually sell that, for $50 or so. That's 50 extra bucks for your show.
And you need to make sure you plug them.
Yeah.
Before whoever's doing all your announcing, they need to have a list. They plug before, during intermission, and at the end of the show. And if you do 2 intermissions, both intermissions, and definitely at the end of the show, say we want to thank our sponsors, so and so, for whatever it is they did, and make sure y'all come back, So it's very important to mention them and tell your fans, hey, if you go by here, mention that you heard about them through us, because that is going to make them want to keep sponsoring you, and want to be like, well, we are getting some money, we are getting people coming to us from them, so that helps out a lot.
Definitely. Well, that's pretty much it for Promotion Builder. I mean, tomorrow is Gimmick Builder. We're doing things a little different. It's actually not a Gimmick Builder, it's a Ref Builder, because sponsorship for wrestlers, that's a little different.
You're not Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Jimmy Johns.
unless you're wearing Jimmy John shorts or something. I don't think it's gonna. I guess if you want to be a wrestler that gets sponsored, you can go out and promote yourself. You can promote yourself that way.
I'm the Jimmy John man, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I'm the Jiffy Lube dude.
Oh god, I don't think you want to be known as that. But as a wrestler, if you want to try to get sponsored, hey, more power to you.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, give it a shot. But we don't really have much advice for you other than sell yourself for it.
Outside of good luck.
Yeah. But, that's pretty much it for Promotion Builder. Tomorrow we're going to do the Ref Builder, talk about some things. But
specifically, I want to focus on, a particular match type that I saw.
So as a promotion, you might want to watch it, too, just so that you can you really understand the ref side of things that we're going to be talking about. So... till tomorrow. We'll check you later. Check you later.